With so much of buzz around cryptocurrencies, mutual funds, and stocks, conservative investors are now faced with dilemma of deciding where to invest their money. There are plenty of options available today when it comes to investments. You can choose to invest in any of the instruments based on your financial goals. So, if you are a conservative investor who chooses or wishes to invest in low risk, guaranteed returns or interest, and tax saving instruments, then investing in National Savings Certificate might be a very good option for you. Hi, I'm Namrata Pandey. Welcome to IndianMoney.com, and today in this video we shall explore what is National Savings Certificate, what are the benefits that comes along with it, and how is it different from fixed deposit and other tax saving investments. So let's begin by understanding what is National Savings Certificate. So a National Savings Certificate is a fixed income investment scheme that you can easily open with any of the post office. So it is basically a savings bond scheme that encourages subscribers, especially small and medium income investors, to invest in it and also avail the benefit of tax benefits under Section 80C. You can buy these certificates from the nearest post office under your name, or you can buy it for a minor or with another adult as a form of joint account. Let me tell you that the interest rate under the scheme that you earn is 6.8% per annum. Also, the interest rate is revised by the Government of India on a regular basis. So, who should invest in it? So, anyone who is looking for safe investment avenues to earn steady interest and also looking for saving taxes should choose to invest in National Savings Certificate. NSC also offers you a guaranteed interest and also protects your money completely. Also, a point to remember here is that the government has promoted National Savings Certificate as saving schemes for individuals. Does this mean that Hindu undivided family, private and public limited company, trust cannot invest in it? Furthermore, even NRIs, which is non-resident Indians, cannot invest in it. So this scheme is purely for those residing in India. Before applying for any of the schemes, it is important to know what are the features of the scheme. So now we'll look at what are the features of National Savings Certificate. The minimum amount that the certificate can be purchased is rupees 1000. However, you can choose to invest in the multiples of rupees 100. So you can basically start with a small investment and then eventually increase your investment as and how you find it feasible. Second is maturity period. This scheme comes with a maturity period of 5 years. Third is loan collateral. Banks and NBFCs accepts National Savings Certificates as security or collateral for secured loans. So here in this case, a concerned postmaster has to put a transfer stamp on the certificate and then it is transferred to the bank. And lastly, the interest rate. The current interest that you earn is 6.8% per annum. The point here to note is that the interest is, although compounded annually, it is payable to investors only at the end of the term, which is 5 years. For example, let's say you have invested rupees 1000 today. Then you will receive 1389 only at the end of that period, which is after 5 years. Now we'll see what are the tax benefits that you get by investing in National Savings Certificate. So under Section 80C of the Income Tax Act 1961, tax benefits of up to rupees 1.5 lakh can be availed by contributing towards National Savings Certificate. Additionally, the interest earned on the certificates annually, which is from first year to the fourth year, can be reinvested, which means here you can avail tax benefits. However, the interest earned on the fifth year cannot be reinvested and thereby it is taxable as per the investor's applicable tax slab rate. The two main products in which most of the people invest under Section 80C are National Savings Certificate and fixed deposit. Now let us compare the two and see which one might be a better investing option for you. So if you are investing in National Savings Certificate, here the TDS is not deducted upon maturity. So if you have invested in fixed deposit, then here the TDS is deducted upon maturity. Next facility that you get is collateral facility. If you have invested in National Savings Certificate, here you can use your certificate as a collateral or security, whereas you cannot use the same facility for fixed deposit. Next, under National Savings Certificate, here the interest is compounded once in a year, whereas in the fixed deposit, it is compounded every quarter. Next, the interest rate that you earn under National Savings Certificate is 6.8% per annum, whereas it is 5% to 7.25% per annum under fixed deposit. Also, if you are someone who want to learn or know more about investments, maybe you want to invest in mutual funds, IPO, PPF or any other financial instrument, then please download the Financial Freedom app and gain complete knowledge. Also, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified for our next video. Thank you for watching IndianMoney.com. Get wise, break free.